It's September, and for some reason the UK decided, let's have a heat wave right now. For no reason. It's currently 30 degrees, and houses here are built to keep the heat in, so I'm suffering. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye, and my necklace is backwards. Today we are doing an updated Shop My Stash for September, so we're first going to talk about my August rotation, how that went. Now, my August rotation was really small, but I really wanted to keep it very concise. I think this next rotation I want to do something bigger, but we'll get to that. So let's talk about face products, as always. Blushes. So first we have the Made by Mitchell blush in Peach Sugar. Now, this liquid blush is beautiful. I love using it. It's such a pretty, even though it's called Peach Sugar, like it's meant to be, you think it would be a more peachy shade, it's definitely more of like a pink with a peach undertone. I really like the formula of this. It's a beautiful, like, highly pigmented matte liquid blush formula. Lasts really well on my cheeks, and I love layering this with my Nabla Truth Skin Glazing blush. This blush is just a beauty in my collection. If I want to do like something a bit more subtle, I just use this. If I want to have it really high impact, I layer it on top of something else. And these two layered together are just wonderful. I mean, to be fair, any blush I layer Truth with always is a magical combination. These have gotten so much use in the rotation. I think I've kept them in for 2 months now, so I really should swap them out, and I probably will, so I'll put those to the side. I'll actually put them straight back in my collection, since my drawer is right here. God, I need to declutter at some point. Now I'm moving on to the highlighters. I have the Lottie London Diamond Bounce highlighters in Frosted and Golden. So let me actually, I love the holographic packaging, like the lettering, but to show it on camera is a little bit annoying. But these are the highlighters. These were sent in PR, and I fucking love them. Frosted, we can see, I have used so much. I've hit pan in it. These kind of squishy formulas, they are quite soft, so you can hit pan in them quite quickly. I mean, if you're a bit of a goblin like myself. But these are so lovely. I even like using this shade Golden for like more, to pair with like the more like peachier looks that I was doing. These have just been brilliant highlighters, and they're probably like some of my favorite highlighters in my collection right now. But I have used these quite a lot, so I should put them away. Alright, moving on to the eye products. So I first have the Glisten Cosmetics Chroma Flakes in the shade Fairy. You can see them right there. These are beautiful, oh, you can see the green there, peachy pink flake, like cream flakies with a green and gold sheen to them. I use this a lot, like when I went out for like a couple of dates with Greg, and also like to one of his theatre company shows. I just put this all over my lid, blended it out with my finger, and it was just wonderful. I got so many compliments anytime I wore this. Now, the palette that I had in this rotation was the Shroud Cosmetics Peaches and Dreams palette. This is the newest palette in my collection at the moment, and I really enjoyed this. Now, I will say, like, the shimmer formula is fantastic, first thing. Like, I reach into this all the time for the shimmers, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, I like the color story theoretically. When I look at it, I'm like, wow, that is gorgeous. But like, I was using this palette as a companion palette to other things. Like, I would maybe use like one matte in here and then reach into like Creepy Cute for some other mattes. Because I don't know, the color selection here is just a bit odd. I'll probably do 2 looks and talk about it more, but while I do like this palette, I just find the tones in here for the mattes are a bit like, they're weirdly grungy, which don't really complement the shimmers, like in my opinion. I really enjoyed using this. I honestly used it mostly for the shimmers. I did use these peachy mattes all the time. I really like this blue as well, but yeah. It's more of a companion palette. I'm not disappointed in the quality. The quality's fine, but like, I don't know. I'm a little bit like, about it. And finally, the lip products that we have are my 2 Kaleidos Lucid Lip Glosses. These have long been discontinued. I know they recently came out with new glosses, and I feel like a couple of the shades are similar-ish to these. I have the shades Dramatize and Hypnotize. I wish they'd bring these back properly. As you can see, I have used these so much. What am I doing with my arm? I have used these so much. Like, I have nearly finished these, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty sure these are expired, like... I mean, they never had a good smell to them to begin with. They just smell like raw ingredients. But the smell is definitely changing. And the taste is a bit funny. I'm just not ready to let these go. And I know that that is really bad, but I'm not ready. I want to use these up until they're completely done. So yeah, this rotation has been interesting. I didn't really expect my thoughts on that palette to be such. I thought I would like fall head over heels in love with it, but it didn't really end up being the case. It was an odd rotation. Anyways, let's jump into my collection and pick out the new products for the rotation. We have a lot of overflow. I should do a declutter soon. I probably will. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. But let's get into the drawers. Like, nothing fits anymore. Nothing fits. My blush section is just overflowing. Like, it doesn't... Can I... No, that's too big to fit. Hang on, can I like double? No. No! Nothing fits! And my lashes are overflowing. It's... Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. But even though I am silly, I do want to use said new blush. I said blushes. I only bought one blush since we've last spoken. But I have purchased the About Face Cheek Freak Blush Balm in the shade Raunchy. All of their, like, Cheek Freak blushes have, like, sexy names, which makes me laugh, because there is one called Shagged, and do I want it only because of the name? Yeah. The word shag is funny to me. But yeah, Beauty Bay were having a sale, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try About Face. I've been waiting for them to hit Beauty Bay with these blushes, and the sale was pretty good, so I thought I'd jump on it. This is the shade right here. It's a dome shape, and I just want to eat it. I've used it for the first time today, and I did layer a powder blush on top of it, because this is very, like, balmy and creamy. Like, I don't know if you can really see the texture in the pan. Like, it is very emollient, which I wasn't really expecting, but I want to play with this a bit more, and I like this peachy colour. Now, part of me wants to get a matte blush to layer on top of this one, because I feel like, because of how creamy this formula is, I might want to layer a matte one on top. Oh, bloody hell. Now, the one that I used today is the Cover FX Soft Peach, which is brilliant, and I've hit pan in it, which I'm very happy about. But I use this blush all the time, so I should probably get something else. This blush palette from Lethal has a pink, an orange, and a yellow, which I'm not going to reach for. I think to layer on top, I know I use this a lot as well, but I do want to expand the pan. This is the Kaleidos Lo-Fi Blush Duo in Lo-Fi Peach. Let's expand the pan on this. Why not? I swear I will sort my life out. Like, the Rare Beauty one is like, she's hiding. Why are you hiding? It's because they don't bloody fit in here. Nothing fits. And the only highlights I have in here are my Lottie London ones, and I have used those so much I should probably reach for something else. So we're just gonna close that drawer and pretend everything is fine. As you can see, I've got something new in here. This is the color case made by Mitchell. It's just a bunch of like cream paints, and I'm not gonna like dip into this for this rotation because I want to use this for like editorial creative looks, and I'll just use it when needs be, but that'll live there. Now, I don't know if I want anything from this drawer. Like, I don't know if I want any pigments. These eyeliners, these chroma flakes, I use so much. I should probably like leave them alone for a little while. I do have these loose pigments from Titmouse. They've closed down, I think, which is really sad. I did really like them. They're a good UK indie brand. But no, I think I'm gonna leave it. I do have these liquid shadows that I literally haven't used. You know what, let's grab these. These are the Colourpop Legend of Korra multi-chrome liquid shadows. I have the shades Air and Fire. Air is the orange one. We all know the story about me with Colourpop and the PR list fiasco, so I won't reiterate it. But these shadows I kept because I don't really have any shadows like this in my collection, so you know what? Let's give these a try. If I don't use them in this rotation, or if I don't like them, I'm just gonna pass them along. Because I did, like, pass along the other two shades that came in that collection, because I already had powder shadow dupes, but those ones I do not. You know, actually, a highlight that I've not used in a very long time is this Ray Rider from Kaleidos. This is their original formula. I know they've reformulated and repackaged these recently. Well, it's not recent. It's probably been like a year or two. But I haven't used Ray Rider in a long time, and it used to be like a favourite highlight in my collection, like a favourite neutrally tone, so you know what, let's get that. And I think that's gonna be it for this drawer. Now, like I mentioned, I did buy the About Face blush from Beauty Babe, but I also bought a lip product from them. Sorry, I'm just moving the stuff off my desk. And I bought one of their, what's it called? Their Cherry Pick Lip Colour Butter, and this is the shade The Cranberries. It's one of those like clicky uppy sticks where it's like super glossy, and I really like formulas like this. This colour is so deep and rich. I'll be honest, I mainly bought this because the sale was very good, and also the shade that I wanted is called Nashi Pear, and that one was out of stock when I placed the order, so I got this one because I was like, well, this is a pretty shade and I don't have a glossy brown. Literally, like, a day after I placed the order, Nashi Pear came back in stock. That was a tongue twister, and I'm a little bit sad that I missed out on it, but it's fine. I have this shade and it's definitely unique, like formula-wise, because I have colours like this in my collection, but not in this type of gloss formula, and I've worn this once and it is very hydrating, so I do want to dip into this. And I feel like I have a lip liner that's quite dark that might pair nicely with it. This is On Ice from Colourpop. Oh, that is actually literally not even the same colour. That is purple. That's a deep plum purple, and that is brown. Maybe they'll actually look nice together. Or am I being a bit delusional? I really should get like a dark brown lip liner. I literally only own 4 lip liners. I have a mauve, a like purpley plum, a bright red, and a mid-tone brown. Maybe the mid-tone brown will work. Literally no. If you're curious about what I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing the Colourpop Lippie stick in Unreal at the moment. I really want to pan this because I like this colour, but I have this colour like in my Kaleidos lip clay and also like in here, so I just want to use this up, but I don't know. I need to make a makeup bag to keep at Greg's just so I like can use up stuff consistently. This is my second tube of this stuff, and I really like this. I wanna use it up, but like I know these take so long because there's so much product in here. Or I could use one of my Gloss Bomb minis. Oh shit, that's liquid! I think this shade's actually a dupe for the Half Magic gloss. Not the one that I own, but I think it's a dupe for the shade like Frosty Bitch or something. I don't know. I'm sweating on my mustache right now. I think, yeah, I'm gonna actually reach for this gloss right here. This is Cake Shake from Fenty. I think it'll be a nice like light neutral alternative to that one. I am tempted to bring in Cognac from Kaleidos, this lip clay. It's really lovely. It's also like a very similar shade to the Cranberries. Actually, it's not. Never mind, I lied. What if I said to be honest and then lied? I think I'm just gonna leave the lip product selection at just those two because I really do want to use the Cranberries lip butter. So we'll leave it at that. Oh, but I do want to get a new... Why am I like this? I also have my Rare Beauty that I love. No. No, Skye, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Close the drawer and leave it alone. I forgot to put my Peaches and Dreams palette in here, so and my camera is also overheating, so I need to hurry this up. I have far too many palettes. I've got so many that are like hiding in the back here because like I just don't have fucking room for them. But I did mention in my last rotation that I was getting the Glominatrix Sugar and Spice palette. That package got lost in the source. It got lost in the mail somewhere, so I did have to buy it myself. And it's on the way to me. I don't know if it's gonna arrive with enough time for this rotation, so I'm just gonna pretend that it's not in my collection yet. We'll use it for the next month. Now this month I want to focus on more grungy tones. It's starting to be autumn, maybe not today, but it will be. So I want to get some autumnal tones, and we did pick out these like multi-chrome neutrally shades, so I want something to complement that. Now, my first thought, the first palette I thought of that, I'm like, you know what, I have not used that in a very long time, and it's this beauty. This beauty is the Lunar Beauty Moon Spell. Look at her. I say the exact same thing every time I look at this palette. It's just beautiful, it's stunning, it's grungy. I would really like to use this in the rotation. I'm really inspired by this, so we're gonna dip into her. My brain always wants to go to my Blend Bunny palettes, like, not Surge, but like All Done Up and Lure. Those two, like right here, are like two of my favourite palettes of all time, and Glominatrix Nearly Natural. I just love her. I haven't used U Beauty in a long time. Oh my god, it's so messy. You know what, let's use U Beauty. I have not used this palette in months. I actually don't even remember the last time I used it. So let's dip into U Beauty. It's very, very pretty. I remember this is the first palette Glominatrix ever sent to me in PR, and it just holds a lot of memories and makes me so happy. So let's use that one. So we got, what tones do we have? We've got these two sort of vibes. I'm tempted to pick out another palette, but at the same time I feel like I'll get overwhelmed if I do, so I think I'm just gonna leave it at those two. Oh, I haven't used Bard in a while. Oh, these tones are so autumn though. No, I think maybe next month, or the month after. I think I'll reach into that a bit more in the next couple months. Oh, I haven't used Fun Size 2. No, Skye, you literally just said you'll get overwhelmed if you pick too many. So we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. There we go. I closed the drawer, therefore I can't pick something else again. I'm not going to be picking out any single shadows for this rotation because there's none that I really want to focus on, and I just kind of want to give some love to some palettes. This rotation's kind of themed around like autumn is coming. It's not quite here yet, but it's coming. Yeah, let's get on into the outro. My camera is actually boiling hot. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Health and safety hazard. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what's in your shop, my stash. I'd really like to know. If you'd like to see more makeup content from me, then you can follow me on my Instagram. It's faerie.skye right here. I post all my looks there and I'm active on there every single day. And if you'd like to support me further, I do have my own small business, Rain Cloud Candles Co. We're a small queer-owned business based in the UK, and we make handmade candles and wax melts. The link to shop will be down below, along with our social media if you'd like to support us. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you here. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!